Warcraft Tiggly 2, brought to you by War2.ru and Wolfen Man, as well as Tricky Troggleart, Clan Ziggly Z, Shotgun vs. Riggedy Roast Hero. Go check out the Twitch TV of Shotgun X. It's super diggity duper cool. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, a whole gaggle of giggly girls thinking that laughing at Shotgun's jokes whenever he says that I'm like a drooling Down syndrome goblin. Everybody giggles and laughs, but it makes me feel so bad. I hate my life now. But actually, not biggity bad as I felt when the dumb dog barked in my last video and ruined it. I had to go kick that dog on the butt, and I fell on the ground when I tried to kick him in the biggity butt. But next time I'm gonna kick him in the biggity butt. But next time I'm gonna kick him in the biggity butt. But kick him in the biggity butt. That Folgers coffee is what's for me. I want to see Folgers coffee in my coffee cup, please. Whenever I wake up, I wanted that Folgers right in my cup. That's the biggity best part of waking up. Finding Folgers in my cup. Biggity best part of waking up. Finding Folgers in my cup is biggity better than having any other kind of coffee. I don't even like other coffee. I spit it on now. If I taste it, I can diggity taste the diggity difference. Even old coffee. Give me like Folgers that's 3 days old and it's got a puddle of miggity mold floating in it, and I'll drink it over some other trashy coffee. I don't care what kind of rainforest secured coffee grounds you're eating, drinking. If it's not Folgers, get it out of my radar. Wiki, chicky, Warcraft Tiggly 2, being brought to you by the Diggity Get Down on It Diggity Duel of pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun and super diggity duper awesome sweet Wiki Warcraft 2 skills. Got a guard tower up here, and it's going to be sidling on diggity down for a liggity long game, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Here's the liggity lumber mill. The liggity lumber mill wants that watchtower so he can see if anyone's coming to scout him on out. He wants to be running a wall on off, and anyone's coming walling on off if anybody's coming. Wiki Warcraft Tiggly 2. Brought to you by our heroic hero pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun. Gonna begin his chopping, but here we can see the action packed. So gonna likely be building himself a biggity barracks here over here, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. A biggity barracks here, most likely a biggity barracks here. Got the guard tower coming, doesn't need to spend a whole lot on the defenses here at his 5 o'clock spot. His 4 o'clock spot, I should say, but he's got a tower up, and here comes the biggity barracks. Yes, indeed, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, is a farm? Is it a farm? Yes, indeed, it is. Is it possibly? Could be possibly a farm. Wiki Warcraft Tiggly 2, brought to you by a biggity barracks before even a blacksmith too. Biggity barracks before the blacksmith too. Wiki Warcraft 2. I want to thank you guys all for tiggity tuning in. Take it, tiggity tuning in. Now he's going to have one peon on the outside and build another farm on the inside, or both of them outside. It's going to be a biggity barracks. Get down on it, biggity barracks. He's going to be scouting his biggity backside, maybe checking out. Now he's looking for a smell. Miggity 9, dual diggity, ladies and jiggly, boys and giggly girls, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. It's going to be incredible. This Warcraft 2, you can see on display here. Here comes another farm. He's getting really ready to ramp up his economy. Going to be having a biggity barracks there, but no blacksmith. What's it going to be? It's going to be a small 9 duel. We could have seen that coming because of the scouting out fool. The scouting out fool. He's going to go up here to the 9 o'clock spot and then begin the next part of the game. Phase number 1 has been completed, so now it's phase number 2. Riggedy Roast Euro versus pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun. Ladies and gentlemen, biggity boys and girls, biggity boys and girls. Looks like it's a diggity duel versus diggity duel situation. He's gonna set up towers? Question mark. Maybe a biggity barracks over here. Towers? Question mark. Maybe a biggity barracks over there. Who knows? Maybe he just wants to riggedy run around, diggity dancing around there and scare his opponent a little bit. Scare his opponent a little bit. No, he's gonna start the chop out, start getting grunts. Start the chop out, start getting grunts, and he's gonna do an offensive style biggity play. Here's the biggity blacksmith, liggity ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. A goggle, a gaggle, a giggly girls, all liggity laughing at the fact that pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun is, well, he lost last game. Ha! Everybody laughing at that. Lost to Riggedy Roast Hero and his super diggity duper awesome sweet Riggedy micro skills. But this time Riggedy Roast Hero has small 9, so is he going to be able to beat shotgun? Oh my gosh, it's Goblin Zappers. Pistol grip pump action, sawed-off shotgun. Goblin Zappers, tier number 2 out of nowhere. This is the dual Goblin Zappers Riggedy Rush. Dual Goblin Zappers Riggedy Rush. Before you even got to be blacksmith, you're dropping Goblin Zappers. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, this is incredible. Wiki Warcraft 2, being brought to you, of course, as it always is, by Tricky Troglard and WikiWar2.ru. If you guys ever want to see super diggity duper awesome, super sweet, crazy, cray, Wiki Warcraft 2, here's a riggedy rush here. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, this is the indubitably, indefinitely, indisputably, the riggedy goblin alchemist riggedy rush here, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, with a couple of ogres, maybe a couple of grunts too. Maybe he's going to get to himself 2 goblin sappers and just blow the door right off the hinges, and then blow the next door off the hinges, because sometimes they set up 2 digging doors, but then he'll have both of them blown off the hinges. Maybe he'll have 3 drop block buildings drop to an explosive double goblin sapper biggity build here, ladies and gentlemen. First goblin sapper just about riggedy ready, and then it's going to be death and decay after that, tier number 3, death and decay after that, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, boys and giggly girls, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, a whole gaggle of giggly girls. Here comes the first goblin sapper, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Here it is, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Here it is. There's the biggity barracks to wall it on off, and now he's going to build himself a tower. He's not even going to wait. He's going to scare the pants off his enemy. Roast riggedy Euro's going to think it's some kind of biggity bustin', but it's not. It's not even a bustin'. The door's not even closed. He's going to walk up here and see what he can see. It's going to be 2, no, count them, 3, nope, count them, 2 farm biggity bust there. Wow. Super diggity duper job. Super trooper shotgun X and his biggity walk in the diggity door and bust up some flower strategy. Whee! And it's totally worth it. You can see now he's got his cannon tower riggedy just about riggedy ready, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. That was a super diggity duper awesome, super sweet shotgun biggity move, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. Super diggity duper awesome, sweet, duper diggity awesome, sweet, super job there from pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun. Riggedy runner up in the last Wiki World Championship of the world times 10,000. Wiki World Championship of the world times 10,000. Gonna be building himself some what walls here? Question mark. Is that another goblin sapper? Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, he's not even done with the goblin sapping, bust in, chicky, walk in, goblin sapping, bust in. Nope, it's gonna be the walk in knot. He's got the goblin sapper. He's riggedy ready this time to bust the door in. He's like, you weren't ready for me last time. I walked right past your door, all your diggity defenses, and there was nothing there to destroy. So this time we're gonna go towards the biggity blacksmith and bust on in, and then bring the ogres on in for this capitulating win. Chicky, capitulating win. Chicky. Pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen, biggity bloodlusted ogre is going to be rampaging. So he's actually not going to take the victory quite yet because he doesn't have his bloodlusted ogres there. But he's got ogre mage in his own. Oh my gosh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Just about riggedy ready for biggity bloodlusted ogres. And he's going to have another goblin sapper riggedy ready. Special grip pump action. Sawed-off shotgun. Just gotta get his bloodlusted ogres just right now and use them before his enemy opponent does, because his opponent's already just about ogre mage and just about biggity bloodlust. So here we can see goblin sapper strike, inevitable, indisputable, inevitable. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, it's gonna be busting that blacksmith right on down. He's going to try to repair. Not going to likely. He's going to attack that. Ladies and gentlemen, and boom. There goes the blacksmith as biggity bloodlusted ogres arrive. Is he going for the blacksmith? Probably not. He's probably, yes indeed. He wants to burn that smith down. He doesn't want his opponent to be building ogres now. Chicky, wiki. Warcraft 2 going to be like punching holes in the front door. That's kind of an odd decision to do. He's going to walk out the back door, out the side door, over to the front door, and then start punching holes in the front door. You are already in the biggity building. Pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun. What is with this gigantic number of goblin sapper attack? You're coming outside of the door to come back in the door and then hit the door from the inside on the outside door. Why are you knocking the door off the hinges? You're already inside. Why you gotta knock the door off the hinges? Here's a biggity bloodlusted ogre berserker rampage pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun with a super diggity duper explosive goblin sapper explosion. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what an incredible feat of awesomeness. His feats of awesomeness, or beats of by, remember the name. I didn't forget the name. It was remember the name. Feet styles. Chicky. Got styles. Chicky. Wiki. Warcraft 2 is ogres popping out on the inside, so if they try to sneak through the trees, he's got ogres there protecting the biggity base of that cannon tower. I know those grunts are pretty sneaky for the enemy. They always sneak by and hit the catapult and make the catapult shoot down the goblin zapper, but there's no goblin zappers this time. At least maybe there was until the catapults came in there and accidentally shut them all down. Here's the catapult. Gonna now go to Frown Town as a explosive damage done here from our heroic hero pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun versus riggedy roast Euro biggity Bosnia versus Australia. Who's gonna win? It's pretty now obvious. It's pistol grip pump action sawed-off shotgun. Chicky. coming off that loss, coming riggedy, bouncing right riggedy back with a punching knockout attack. He's gonna give him some chin music. Play that chin music all over the keyboard. Chicky chin music. Roast Euro, liggity leaving the game. Liggity leaving the game. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. I want to thank my sponsors, War2.ru, as well as Wolfin Man and Trogallard and Clan Ziggly Z. Chicky wiki, and Danielle Double DD. Chicky wiki, Warcraft 2. And TSA all diggity day for the miggity music. Yeah!